You want to know one that you should avoid at all costs?
Okay.
And I mean at all costs. It's not social justice-y, but it is just fucking terrible. It's called Merry Happy Whatever.
Yeah, I saw that on the preview.
I can't believe. Dennis Quaid is usually okay. He's usually pretty good. And I watched about half of one episode. And you know me, I'm generally pretty easygoing when it comes to TV. I'll usually go 14 episodes before I decide something's a piece of shit. I got halfway through one episode and I could not watch it anymore.
That's the one where the girlfriend brings the boyfriend home for Christmas or something.
And it's cheeseball humor. It's the Dennis Quaid is a cop and he's like this, it's not social justice-y, but it is kind of subliminally social justice-y because, he's a straight up man's man and they're making that out that's just fucking the devil's way.
He's a Neanderthal at this point.
Yeah. And meanwhile, the kid is a fucking retarded fucking unemployed guitar player and they're trying to make that out like that's cool and whatever.
Oh, he's noble.
Yeah, he's noble because he, and the girl, has like really good skills from college and the dad's trying to hook her up to go to school or to take a job that'll pay great money in Chicago or wherever they are, but she wants to stay out in LA so that she can be with the boyfriend that's the fucking guitar player and make less money and ruin her life.
Right.
And they're trying to make that out like the dad's the Neanderthal for caring about his fucking kid.
Yeah, he wants his kid to succeed in real life, but it's just like, well, we'll stick to our ideals and
I watched maybe I know I didn't go more than 8 minutes and I couldn't take it anymore. It was so fucking stupid and terrible. And other than Ashley Tisdale's beautiful tits in a sweater, it just really was fucking terrible to watch. I mean, ungodly to watch. I would go back and watch that One Day at a Time reboot again over this. It was so badly acted. The writing was horrible. The message was shit. I was like, you've got to be kidding. What are they doing pumping this? And they're pushing that one pretty hard. It comes up in your, I mean, I'm sure your recommended list probably reads a lot like mine.
Mm-hmm.
Hitler, mob.
True.
Hitler, mob, Hitler. And then maybe like one comedy, like 30 things in, and this was like number one recommended. This happy, merry, whatever. It was like, oh, this is fucking terrible.
Oh, I saw the preview of it and that didn't do anything for me, so I just kind of passed.
Now I'll try a lot of stuff because I'm desperately looking for something comedy that I haven't watched a million times.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just not a lot of comedy like sitcoms. I mean, I've been going back like what is the movie with McLovin? What is that called?
Oh, Superbad.
Superbad. I watched that last week and because that's funny and whatever. And I actually bought the Vacation movies this week for Black Friday, $20 off.
Nice.
$20 for all 5 movies. So I bought the Vacation movies and I watched those and I was laughing my fucking balls off. When they tie grandma to the fucking roof of the car and they're driving down the street with the granny on the roof sitting up, it's fucking hysterical. And the cop with the I ought to beat your ass, you son of a bitch. I love those, but there's just nothing new that's funny anymore.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that maybe I'm just old man now. I probably am. I'm the old guy now, and the what is considered humor these days, I don't find funny. But it's like I was talking to my mom yesterday at dinner, and she was like, "Have you seen Saturday Night Live?" I was like, "Mom, I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in 15, 18 years, whatever it is." And she's like, "Oh, it's back. It's so funny. I was like, "What's funny about it?" And she's like, oh, I like when Alec Baldwin cracks on Trump and this and that. And I like, she was liking all the Trump humor and stuff. I was like, Mom, at what point, even if I hated Trump, which I don't, I kind of don't care. But I was like, at what point do the Trump jokes stop being funny? Because they're not funny. We've heard every single one of them now.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that isn't funny. And I'm not saying don't stop. I'm not saying that people shouldn't crack on them or whatever. I'm just saying that, it's like telling a knock-knock joke. Knock, knock, who's there? Orange. Orange who? Aren't you glad you opened the door for me? It's not fucking funny anymore. It's not fucking funny.
Right.
It's the same with Trump jokes right now. Trump jokes are not fucking funny anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, now you have a show built around that. Why would I watch that? It's like, ugh. I don't know. There's just to me, there's no humor out there right now.
Mm-mm.
I think I've said this before. I tried for a little while watching some of the late night TV, the Kimmel and Tonight Show and a little tiny bit of Colbert. Not one of them can make me laugh.
Nah.
I think we're funnier than any of these fucking guys.
Well, they're all slanted with the same message: hate Trump, hate Trump, hate Trump, hate Trump.
But I can laugh at hate Trump.
Yeah, but the thing is when you keep beating that same horse, mm-hmm. After a while, it's just like, okay, the horse is not getting up anymore.
Yeah. It's I can laugh at stuff I don't agree with.
Yeah.
But it's like, how many times can you laugh at the fucking orange skin Trump joke or the bad hair Trump joke or the he's stupid Trump joke? How many fucking times? We get it, lefties. You think he's a stupid, weird looking fucking orange faced, weird haired guy. We got it. Come up with some new material. And you know what I find funny? Him tweeting and fucking with them all weekend long.
Oh, yeah, of course.
That was funny.
Yeah, he's the best troll out there.
Him doing the fucking Sylvester Stallone thing was hysterical. That was funny because he set them all off on fire while he snuck out of the country.
Of course.
Fucking dummies.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's the best at blowing a smoke screen.
He is. That was funny. But I don't know. I just wish that there was some semblance of humor in TV anymore that I could watch and say, hey, I kind of appreciate that. That's how funny. But time and time again, I try show after show and they're just not funny. And I'll give you an example of one where I don't agree with any of the ideology, but I still think it's one of the greatest shows ever made. MASH. That was about as left-leaning horse shit as there ever was, message-wise.
Right.
But it's goddamn funny.
Well, it was good.
It was, but it holds up 50 years later. The humor of it holds up 50 years later. Because it was well written, it was well crafted, and it wasn't the same joke. It's like these fucking knotheads now. It's just this. I guess I'll call it Twitter humor. Because it's like it's funny for 10 seconds, but then people just keep like, you're not on social media, so you won't get this, but everybody else in social media land will get this. The first time you see a meme, it's fucking funny. 3 days later, when that one guy that's slower than everybody else posts that same meme, you just look at it and you're like, where the fuck have you been, you slow learning fuck? You're so behind. That's 3 days ago.
Yeah, that was so yesterday.
Or even longer. 3 days, that might as well be 6 years ago now.
Yeah.
Oh, and you see that old meme and you're just like, oh, this is fucking pathetic.
It's like you're just retweeting that now?
Yeah. And that's what comedy on today's media feels like. It's just old, tired, lame shit.
Mm-hmm.